You're watching Cruising Holden Season 2, only available on YouTube. Hello guys, what is up and welcome back to one of the first episodes of my new series, which is all about picking the perfect cruise for you. Today in this episode of Picking the Perfect Cruise for You, we are going to be going over prices. Should you splurge and do a very expensive cruise, or should you stick with the cheaper one? For example, right now on the computer, I have two cruises pulled up. Let me show you them. Today, we're going to be looking at two 7-night cruises. First, let me show you the cheap one. It is the 7-night Southern Caribbean cruise on board Rhapsody of the Seas, which comes out to $329. Now, let's go to the more expensive cruise I found. This cruise is on board one of Royal Caribbean's newest ships, which is called Icon of the Seas. It is a 7-night Western Caribbean and perfect day cruise on board Icon of the Seas, which comes out to be around $1,433. So, as you can see, there can be some huge price differences in cruise ships. In our case, it was over $1,000 more than the cheapest 7-night we can find. Let's take a look at the cheaper cruise. It is a $329 7-night sailing on board Rhapsody of the Seas, which goes around the Southern Caribbean. First, let me tell you why you might see that this is a cheaper cruise. 1. Rhapsody of the Seas is quite an older ship, which dates back to around 1997. And that is one of the bigger things which can change the price of a cruise, how old the ship is. And in this case, this ship is quite a bit old and is over 20 years of age. And in the other case, the ship that was way more expensive than this one has just come out. Now, let's take a look at that more expensive cruise we found, which was the 7-night Western Caribbean on board Icon of the Seas. This, again, as I was saying with our cheaper cruise, is the biggest reason that most ships change their prices for the sailings, how old the ship is. Icon of the Seas is Royal Caribbean's newest ship, which actually hasn't even come out yet. It's going to be coming out in 2024 and is such a groundbreaking and amazing ship, which is one of the reasons that the price is so much higher. But remember, ship's age doesn't really do too much. You can still have an amazing sailing on an older ship. Now, let's find out which price is right for you. Would you like a cheaper cruise or a more expensive cruise? So, here are my recommendations for you. If you don't feel like spending that much on a cruise, the cheaper option is definitely better. The cheaper option may also be better for someone who has been cruising for a while, because it may bring back the classic cruise experience as it is an older vessel. But for the more expensive cruise, if you have a little extra money in your pocket, I would definitely do it. It's also a great option for some younger folks, as this cruise ship has some more fun amenities than the older ship. With that being said, I hope that this helps you pick the price for your next cruise.